Hey, it's Richie and Wes.
He's Richie.
And he's Wes.
And this is our show.
Well. Back again.
The world may be a dumpster fire, but at least we're here to make fun of everything.
Exactly. I mean, what's life if you can't take the piss out of something?
Exactly. Pour yourself a glass of wine.
A big one.
And let's talk some shit.
Yes.
Well, the entirety of our show is based off of seeing things on social media and shading them. And now we have a whole new social media app to shade with the launch of Threads.
Have you been to it?
I'm already on Threads.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
The tweets were cracking me up. It was like, I had one that was like, people leaving Twitter to go to Threads, and it was like Homer Simpson walking this way, and then it's like, and then nope, going right back to Twitter. Someone's like, we can't joke around the way that we do on here over there at Threads apparently because I just got banned already.
Yeah, people have been banned. Tyler Oakley said that someone called him a faggot. He took a screenshot and reposted it, and they deleted that post. Told him he was breaking the community terms of service.
But not the person that actually, what are you going to call it over there? It's not tweet, obviously. Just post it, I guess.
It's a thread. That's why it's called thread.
Someone that threaded it?
Right now, it is kind of a chaotic dumpster fire because there's no real way to just see people that you follow. There's no way to aggregate it to see like trending stuff.
That's weird.
It literally is just like a giant group chat with, I guess, 30,000 people. Like it's insane.
That sounds chaotic.
It totally is chaotic. And yet, at the same time, it is so much fun.
I'll have to hop over there and see what's going on, like at the Thread party whenever I have a chance to make an account. I will say that
it's very easy. It's very
I've heard
it's already all tied to your Instagram.
Yeah,
so it's a couple clicks. And you're done.
You know, I love that.
Yeah, you could literally do it while we're talking about it right now.
I love it. Well,
and yeah, very quick to you. Also, the thing that I did like about it is that when you click over, it's like, do you want to keep all the people that you follow and follow them on Threads too, or
that's cute.
So obviously, well, I guess the shady ass bitches said no because I've seen some people that decided to start their follower count over, which is fine.
Yeah.
You're allowed to do that. But I, of course, just said yes. I'll follow the same people I follow everywhere else. But yeah, some people don't do that.
Oh my God.
Right.
Well, I did something because I care about you guys so much. I purchased Twitter Blue so you didn't have to.
Oh, you did it.
As an experiment, because my Twitter has been a mess. I think I told you a few weeks ago, like, anytime I try to post a GIF, it would just freeze on like an opaque thing, and it wouldn't, you know how like the little blue line goes through when you're tweeting something, like to show like the progress and then it's actually sent?
Yeah, it's like
it would just be stuck in the middle, and then I wouldn't be able to tweet anything at all. Like, after that, if it was a pic, just a normal tweet, they'd all stay frozen until I deleted the one with the GIF, and then they'd all start randomly sending off.
Oh my God.
My videos, like, which this has been happening to random people on Twitter, the audio would cut out, like, midway through. I'd try to tweet and either say
This sounds like our podcast.
Right? It really does. I tried to tweet and it would say either I sent it already or I couldn't send it. I couldn't say some things to my bookmarks. It was fucking weird. Well, I broke down because I got irritated.
Okay.
And also I figure once this shit fucking clears up, I can just go ahead and fucking cancel my subscription.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you had to pay for the year.
No, you can do it monthly.
Oh, really?
It defaults to the year, but you can toggle over to the monthly, and it's like $11 a month.
Okay.
So I'm like, I'm on Twitter enough, whatever. And wouldn't you know, just like that, the second I swapped over to Twitter Blue, all of the issues I was having have not come back.
Really?
So motherfuckers pulling an Apple. Remember how they used to slow our fucking phones down to get us the upgrade? Yeah, so he's doing shit to fucking have Twitter not do shit to pressure you.
I mean, the
into
walls
Twitter Blue.
are crumbling down.
Literally.
Over there. Like, he's losing his shit over this. He's already threatening to sue over
He's a
Threads.
mess.
Threads is very funny because first wave anyway were all the people that you don't want to see on Twitter and Facebook anyways. And a lot of the ultra-conservative people aren't going to go over to Threads because they hate Mark Zuckerberg, blah, 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 blah. So I do wonder if there's going to be like, Twitter is going to be like the red and Threads is going to be like the blue. But then I saw Ted Cruz on Threads and I was like,
oh yeah, no, there went that theory.
I blocked that motherfucker so fast.
I
reported his ass.
Good.
I reported him because the reason that Twitter and what I've decided to do on Threads is also just mute every politician.
Oh yeah, I have so many words and terms muted.
Every influencer, mute every celebrity. We can actually, I want to just use this one since I get to start over and now I've been doing social media long enough. I just want to start over and actually just have fun with friends or random people on the internet.
Yeah.
No celebrities, no influencers, no politicians, no brands.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Ugh.
Nope. Bye. Oh, there's no ads on Threads yet either.
Oh, that's good.
No ads yet.
Yet. Emphasis on yet. You know they're coming.
If they come to a point on Threads where they say, if you verify, which by the way, you also be verified on Facebook and Instagram, you won't get ads, I will do it. I will pay that $15 a month.
Just to get rid of all the ads.
Not to have ads. But yeah, apparently things are just melting down at Twitter. Just...
oh my God, a mess.
Not good. And he's threatening to sue them. And
oh God.
Well, they launched yesterday and he's already threatening to sue them.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, this show works so seamlessly most of the time. Especially with our segues that are, again, not planned.
No.
We don't even go over notes anymore. We're just riffing.
Just flying by the seat of our pants.
Well, speaking of being furious, having a meltdown, and a potential lawsuit, have you heard the latest Britney Spears situation?
God. Yes.
So she's in Vegas with her husband and some friends, and they were somewhere, at Catch. And she had spotted a basketball player because she loves basketball. And it was one that she liked. So she made her way over to the circle and she tapped him on his shoulder. Well, it's small of his back because she's short and he's like 18,000 feet tall. And his security guard backhanded her in her face.
Across the face.
Yes.
Knocked her to the floor.
Yes. And knocked her glasses off. And then they said, oh, we didn't know who it was. Does it matter? That's your first instinct when someone...
What kind of security is this bullshit?
She's not pushing the man. She was having him to try to get a picture.
They tried to say she grabbed him.
No.
I'm like, first of all...
even the people who were there said, no, she just came up behind him and just did a little excuse me, tap.
But where's she going to be grabbing him?
Thank you.
She's tiny.
She's 5'3".
She grabbed his arm.
And he's 7'2". Yeah.
Bitch.
So they're looking to...
silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sam, her fine-ass husband, who's always at her defense, posted and was like, there's no reason for violence, and what happened yesterday is completely unacceptable. And clearly this is someone who's not been trained properly.
Oh, she released a statement, too.
Yeah, I saw, shortly after.
Didn't even name him. This is how fucking sweet she is.
Right?
Didn't name drop him. Never... called him out on anything. Just made it all about the security guard and what had actually happened.
Yep, and said that she hasn't gotten an apology yet, but she's hoping that, hopefully that it will. I'm like, talk about a class act.
Well, the shade of it all was when she was like, I understand. I get mobbed too. There was a group of 20 people that mobbed me that night, but nobody got hit.
Right, exactly. And she's right. She said, my security knows how to fucking behave themselves.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that, but it probably...
But that is crazy.
The scrappy one. She probably...
Right? She might would have taken the security guard down. Never forget, she's a fighter.
Damn, but I'm sure that just totally shocked and surprised her.
Yes.
One, the violence of it all. But also, when you're hit like that, it's like a car crash, right? Like that you don't see coming. You're disoriented.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just...
especially by a big-ass security guard and you're a small woman?
Yeah, and to knock her glasses off.
That's
that fucked up her nose.
100%.
No, because even when you just have you ever just bumped your glasses on something?
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts a lot. Damn.
Or you fall asleep and you roll over and they're...
Right, yes.
Yes.
I have a pair of glasses I wear in bed just for that reason, so I don't break the ones that I really like. And they have the little wire or the springs on the thing, so they're a little more giving.
Yeah, that's how mine are.
Yeah. But shit, when I heard that she got knocked to the
I was all,
floor,
this has to be a rumor. And I'm like, oh my God, no. What?
knocked her ass down.
Oh, we didn't know who it was. Who cares? That is not what you do in any type of security detail.
If
You
she had-
should be hands off
Well,
unless absolutely
unless
necessary.
absolutely necessary. Your job
And
as
a
a
slap
bodyguard.
isn't the situation. Usually you
Also-
get someone in a hold if they're being aggressive and violent.
Well, also, that's a little late because if she had been aggressive and had a knife or something or whatever,
Right?
it's already too late. Your job as a bodyguard is to get between
Yes.
your client and whatever person first, not after the
Like,
fact.
Jesus.
And then, yeah, to that kind of violence, and in public, and I mean, just wow.
Insane.
Absolutely insane. All that was truly necessary, I'm sure, is just for him to position himself in
Yeah.
a way where he was making sure his client wasn't in danger.
Like her security guards did with the 20 fans that mobbed her.
Right, and obviously it's fucking Britney Spears, even though she's in glasses and I'm sure
Yes.
like
Come on.
didn't look like her normal self. You still know it's her. It's
Exactly.
come on. This isn't. We're not in a movie where someone
Right.
takes off their ponytail and removes their glasses. It's Britney fucking Spears. Like, you recognize her in a fucking wig and whatever. You know what I mean? Come on. So that whole thing is insane to me, and something needs to happen.
Yes.
That's not okay.
Oh my goodness. So-
However, she's also releasing a new fragrance
Oh, she is? Does she know?
called. Well, it's called Jungle Fantasy.
Ooh.
And it's giving me
Her perfumes are actually good.
They are, you know what? This is what I saw posted, and I'm sure you guys can Google this. Jungle Fantasy. It's giving me green
Oh, yeah.
ivy. It's giving me a
That's
very
cute.
like sour green apple kind of
Mhm.
look with the bottle. She, of course, looks amazing.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm curious.
I love it. Oh
want
my
it.
God.
I
What
want
did
it.
you see that her lawyer is back in effect with her father? Yeah, he's been silent because he's been combing through finances and says so far he's estimated that her father and his team have stolen in the last 13 years over $1 billion from her. Mind you, she has a multi-billion-dollar perfume business, so this checks
Yeah,
out.
her perfumes alone.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
She don't need to make another song in her life. The perfumes are still selling from over a decade ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And all she has right now left of it until they can start recovering things, which is going to be a lengthy process, is $60 million, which is nothing to snarf about. But when you're one of the highest paid entertainers in the world, who's been working nonstop, and has only had one album that didn't sell that great,
Which was?
which is Britney Jean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. What were the songs off that one?
Exactly. Work Bitch was the one.
Oh,
And then Perfume, and the rest of it was just kind of meh.
Yeah,
You could tell it was kind of thrown together, and she was really detached and didn't want to do it.
They were like B-sides. They were like, we got this one.
Yeah.
We'll put it on there. Yeah. No,
But yeah,
alright. Work Bitch was good though.
over $1 billion. But again, the math adds up. I mean, the fact she only has $60 million over the last now 15 years, she can make that in a fucking year when she was touring.
She had a Vegas residency.
Yes,
How many
that was
years?
damn near always sold out, was about to get renewed until this whole thing came to light.
That's what happens when you have 24-hour surveillance on people,
Mhm.
and you're buying off doctors to get them on drugs, and
Yep.
all this crazy shit that they were doing with her. I mean, plus I'm sure he has an offshore account somewhere.
100%. That man's a mess.
Oops.
What happened?
Oh, I just forgot my thing over here.
check that out.
It's an audio show. Yeah, it's an audio show. We're not like Trixie and Katya, where you could follow our adventures.
Right.
Any videographers that want to join the show,
Yes.
we have a budget of 0.
But we're very entertaining and we'll get you wine to take home.
I had to get my vape.
Priorities on this show. Well, going from really shitty fucking people to a story. I don't know if you know about this. Have you heard of Beauty on the Streets?
Beauty on the Streets?
Yes. So I want to say maybe either pre-pandemic or right when we were starting to open back up. This lady is a hairdresser and she worked at a salon. She didn't own it or anything, I don't believe. But she would offer free services for the homeless in Skid Row, and she would do their hair, their makeup, like just on the street, just to make them feel good.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Yes. Well, she went viral, and she's an influencer that's using her powers for good because she's always said what she's been wanting to do was to have a food truck to feed the homeless in Skid Row. So now not only does she beautify them, but she does have her own food truck, and she records it.
Okay.
And she has multiple options for them. So it's not just like a bag lunch. It's like, oh, do you want this sandwich, or a pizza today? Also make sure to pick like a chip, pick a candy, and what kind of soda do you want? She has it. Yes, she is an absolute gem. But, we can all do something wrong every so often, but it's always nice to have accountability. So she's not a big hugger.
I was going to say, is this a milkshake duck kind of situation?
No.
Turns out she's racist.
No. Yeah, no. She was actually doing her food truck thing again, and she always live streams it so everyone can watch it. And like she has a little nickname for all the homeless people.
Kind of a little Mr. Beast level layer to it. Yeah. But
yeah, she just has it stacked up behind her. Whatever. Just and she has nicknames for like the regular homeless people that come. And this young homeless boy came, I guess, last week and asked her for a hug, and instinctively she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, baby, like I'm not really a hugger." And then she was like, "You know what? If he asked me for a hug, he probably needed it." Oh. And she said, "I felt like shit all week long because I didn't want to hurt this poor young kid's feelings." And he happened to come back, and she popped out, and she was like, "Hey, baby, I remember last week. I want to apologize for that. I've been thinking about it. I feel horrible. I didn't want to hurt your feelings." He's like a teenager. And she's like, "Do you still need a hug?" And he like started crying and said yes. And the way he folded into her arms and she just didn't let go for like a good minute. It was so maybe misty-eyed.
Wow.
So it's nice to see someone with a platform that literally started from nothing because she was just doing this on her own free will with her own products just to do something for the community. Actually get something that they wanted to. Mm-hmm. And she didn't want a Lamborghini. She wanted a food truck to continue to help these people out even more. So there are good people in the world. Still existing. Very, very few. But,
not us.
Right. I'm about to say, not on this show. But it was a cute little touching moment that I was like, oh my God, my eyes are getting misty. Something's happening up there.
Well, there's gotta go. Feeling something.
Right.
Oh, man. Well, I don't have a segue for this.
But it doesn't always happen organically, guys. Sorry.
It's all right. First of all, no segue for this. Shout out. Why is this so deep in my notes? Shout out to the Nines. Christian was actually just here in the Wonder Studios and supplying us with an amazing array of swimwear, jockstraps, and very colorful matching harnesses.
And they're so fucking cute.
They're really funny cute. Yeah.
I love them.
You'll have to really look through those later because it's another one that you want. You should.
Yeah, they're super, super, super cute. And the matching harnesses are adorable.
Oh, I love that they're fabric, they're stretchy, and they're vivid colors.
Yes, and very good quality. You know, I'm a snob when it comes to like Yes, but yeah, plug him. This is some cute
Yeah.
shit. Thank you
be-
again for this cute floral snakeskin one.
Cute,
It's
cute,
brown and black.
Yeah.
It's gonna look great against my skin.
To the nines. I don't know if he's on Threads yet, but we'll definitely link his socials. The really cool thing about this company, and I do think that social media should be used, not for these fucking famous bitches, but should be used for businesses that are, or like the influencers. So I should have said now. Fuck. But it should be used to bring those people up, right?
Well, yes.
The big people, like, you know, like we always say with our podcast, like we can't compete with Michelle Obama. But why does she need a fucking podcast? You
exactly.
know, it's like like social media should lift up the small businesses.
Yes, and the people who aren't looking
artists.
to be the influencers.
And, well, you know, or like the comedians, or people like that who they're not necessarily they don't want to be influencers, but they do need to have a large audience because whenever they go from city to city, they need people to buy tickets for their fucking show. And that I'm totally down with, totally 100%. But what he does is you actually contact him and tell him the type of print that you want and what type of cut and what type of harness, and he customizes it for you.
That is adorable. And he's very, very sweet. I just met him.
And he also gave me some more Wonder Woman stuff, so I love him even more.
You know, that's the...
Yeah. Wonder Studios is thriving.
I love it.
All right, so I was going to riff off the Britney Pop thing, but then you made me almost cry with your... But I wanted to riff off of... I have two pop things, one good, one bad. The good... Remember last week when we talked about Beyonce on her horse, kicking her horse?
Yes, pissed off at the crew.
And trying to wave over the ladder to get closer to her.
Yes, but they were just not getting it.
And she's like, oh my God. Well, I had a reverse Beyonce moment because I was parked on the street, and this happens in LA a lot. People will park very close to your bumper.
Yes.
If not even on your bumper. Which I'm sure annoys you more since you have a nice, cute car, and I have a 15-year-old Honda Civic. It doesn't bother me. I don't even care anymore. But I'm like, whatever. I came out, and someone was right on my bumper, basically, because as soon as I put my car in reverse, I was like, whoop, I can't go anymore. And another car, there was a space directly in front of me. Another car, as I'm realizing, oh, my bumper is right against this guy, pulls up and starts to back up to take the spot. Yeah. And I'm like, oh shit. I don't wonder if she knows that I'm even in my car. She better not box me in because I gotta, so I rolled down my window. And I know we're an audio podcast. Again, we don't have the budget of Trixie and Katya.
We're just as entertaining.
My hand is extended. My palm is out. All 5 fingers are splayed in each direction. And I'm going side to side. Left and right.
Yeah.
Does that mean you should go faster and reverse?
Oh my God. Did she hit you?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because, again, I'm in a 15-year-old Honda Civic. I don't give a shit. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to let this bitch box me in. And I just pulled out of my space. And I was like, she's taking her chances.
Yep.
And I pulled out, and she still continued to back up. And then as I passed her, and she's still backing up now, moving into my space that I just was inhibiting, she was like, waved. Bitch.
What?
First of all, if you'd waited 3 seconds,
right?
You could have saved me a world of anxiety and potentially spared your bumper. Because if that came off, I would have kept going.
That part.
So I was like, literally had that Beyonce
on
moment
you.
Where I was like, oh my God. And that's the only reaction I had when she waved. And she kind of just cocked her head like, oh.
Oh my goodness.
So that's the funny one.
Oh.
Here's the not funny one.
Ooh.
Y'all. Madonna was allegedly brought back from the dead.
Oh my God, yeah, I read this too.
With, what is it, Narcanol or whatever that is? Narcan injection.
Yeah, she's found unresponsive. She's some bacterial something.
You don't take that for
or something. Yeah, I know. That's a drug
infection.
situation.
That's like when they did.
Yes,
in the
Uma
heart.
Thurman. In Pulp Fiction.
That's an adrenaline to the heart situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's not exactly the same thing, but still.
But yes.
Girl.
Mind you, did you hear the plot twist? Hours before, she was in the studio with Katy Perry.
No.
She was.
Katy Perry drugged her.
Yeah, Twitter went crazy on that. They're like, Katy Perry, you'll pay for your crimes. This is why I can't leave Twitter. The people are just too goddamn funny. I'm sorry, they are. Well, I know she's out of the hospital now.
Yeah.
But, like, girl. Come on, get it together.
I honestly thought I knew she had like a party phase, but I thought she was done with all that shit. I didn't think she
Same, but also she's like still latching on to youth and trying to hang out with the kids, so who knows what she's doing.
Oh my god, remember when Demi Moore had to call 911 from Whippets?
Oh my god, yes. I forgot all about that though.
How embarrassing. And like her teenage daughter had to call her daughter's friend called 911, and she's
like,
wow. First of all, that's embarrassing.
Extremely.
You almost died on Whippets. And then second of all, what? Why?
Right.
Also, she's Madonna.
Right.
What happened?
I don't know.
Because the Madonna that I remember and I really fell in love with, and sorry to anyone that's a Madonna stan has really been standing her the last few years, but the girl I knew was always extremely confident and knowledgeable and not only sure of herself, but also back things up with facts.
Yep.
I mean, you look at an old Madonna interview and she might be doing and she might, all that stuff, but this is before any kind of accent occurred.
Yes.
She was fucking sharp.
Yes.
And then what I've seen over the last few years, like you said, is someone who's like really clinging to youth and trying to like be an influencer.
Yes, it's so weird.
Like, that's beneath you.
Yeah, that's fucking so Madonna.
You're Madonna. Stop it. What's wrong with you?
No, it's embarrassing. I can't deal with it.
Horrible. So whatever the fuck is going on with her.
Oh, Lordy. Well, here's a name I never thought I'd be bringing up on the show. I actually forgot about this actor. I don't think we talked about this shit. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Have you heard the drama with Kevin Costner?
No.
Oh my god. So he's going through this divorce from his wife of, I think, 20-something years. They have children, the whole gambit. And, typically I'm like, fuck men. Like, eat the rich, blah, 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 blah. No, this bitch is fucking nuts. She has made this entire thing public. Their poor children, first of all. Apparently, I did like a deep dive, and Kevin Costner hasn't been apparently like the best. There's been infidelity rumors and whatnot.
There's the fucking shocker. Yeah. Oh my god, a man in Hollywood who has groupies and hooks up with his fans. Wow. Ooh. I mean, I'm not saying that's not shitty,
but it's also not front page news. But this bitch. I'm like, there are women who are struggling to try to get their ex-husbands to do the bare minimum for paying child support and even wanting to see the kids. She's refusing to leave the mansion. He just now today got a court order for her to leave his home. Mind you, in the divorce, he's already given her properties. He's agreed to pay $52,000 a month for child support. Mind you. He also has agreed to pay the children's health insurance costs, school, any extracurricular activities. The oldest is like driving age, pay for that one's car. This sounds like a damn good divorce deal. He's doing what he needs to do, take care of his kids or whatever, and she is refusing to leave and has requested $250,000 a month in child support.
He wants to bleed him dry.
Bitch, like, get the fuck out of here. He's already doing what he needs to do. And this already sounds like excessive to me. You're making $50,000 a month.
Right, especially if
that's insane.
That's
And
in
you've already gotten
addition.
property, and he's
That's in
paying for the
addition.
kids'
Right.
schooling and cars. So, like, huh? He bit back saying that she has a plastic surgery addiction. Like, he's refusing to pay this. It's an extreme amount,
That's
which
insane.
it is. He says he highly doubts it's going to be going to his children. It's going to be used to support her lifestyle, which he's already giving her. I think she already got $1 million or $2 million cash in the divorce. This man has already done what he needed to do. Only thing she really had was that she revealed that he let the kids know via a 10-minute Zoom call that they were getting divorced, to which the internet went into an uproar. But then me, being a realist, I'm like, you know what? TMZ has leaked people's deaths before the families have known.
Uh-huh.
If he was overseas or something to where he couldn't have a sit down with his kids, the next best thing is going to be a Zoom call so he can get ahead of it so they don't read it in the papers before he's had a chance to explain, hey, mommy and daddy are going through a time.
Yeah.
To me, that makes sense as to why he'd do a Zoom call. I don't think it's not because he's caring. Otherwise, or not caring, why would he even agree to pay for the schooling?
Why would he even bother to be telling them then if he's not caring?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't think that's the best way to do it, obviously.
Yeah, but when you're that caliber of celebrity, and in the times that we're in when things get leaked extremely prematurely, in a crunch, it's like, what do you do? But yeah, she seems to just be a fucking monster. And mind you, no one knew about any of these details until she came out to the press.
She put it out there, yeah.
It's like, if you don't shut the fuck up, you got your fucking $2 million fucking divorce settlement, you're getting $50,000 a month already, and you don't have to pay for shit for your children. That man is given enough. Get a job. Invest that money you have.
And I get it. She's given him her entire life. You know, they've been married for so long. She has kids with him, all the stuff. I'm sure. Whatever. But
it's like, girl, you've been given multiple properties,
you've
different
also
cars.
therefore been afforded a life and a lifestyle. It's not like this is some struggling actor we're talking about.
And I'm like, girl, give me one of those child support payments, I'll be fine. You're getting $50,000 a month. You've already gotten a huge settlement. You're getting multiple properties, different cars. It's like, you made out very, very well without question. Because it wasn't a battle. He just willingly did this. Okay, cool. This is what it is. Give her this, and this. And I'll make sure that the kids are definitely taken care of. Probably because she'd be running around spinning on God knows what.
I will say, for someone who's supposedly addicted to plastic surgery, she still looks normal.
No, she really does. I mean, it's good work.
She's getting good shit done.
No,
it's worth the money.
It's good work.
Jeez. She's like, look, I can't go cheap now. Bitch looks good.
She does, but girl.
That's too much.
That's
too much.
A lot. When you're already getting it. It's not like you got nothing and you're fighting for something.
A couple million out of his whole riches is not really that much, I'm sure, but
it's for the fucking kids. And he's paying extra things on top of that for the kids himself. It's like, it's not like even the child support money is going to...
I'm sure she's worried, because if the one of them is already driving, that's only 2 more years.
Yeah, the other one's 13.
Get any support for that one. Okay, so that's only 5 years.
Yeah.
So suddenly...
She's pulling the K-Fed. She's scrambling.
Yeah. Whew. Wow.
Wow.
It's just bizarre to me how... Look, I get a lot of the struggle. You've been there from the beginning, blah, 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 that stuff, right? But aside from being a supportive wife and mother, and that was a very difficult job in of its own, 4 kids is a lot.
Yes.
I'm sure they've had nannies. All you had to do was nothing. Aside from having your life and your kids and your family, and again, I know that's a lot of work to keep all this stuff together. But what were you really required to do? You didn't have to do a 9 to 5,
right?
You didn't have to.
You weren't on set 14 hours a day for 6 days a week. Like,
you don't have to do press tours. You don't have to.
It blows my mind.
Could have done nothing.
Child.
Well, I've only got one more thing.
All right.
And I hope this will become as iconic as Where Are the Cue Cards? Patti LaBelle.
Yes, I was hoping that this is what was going to be about.
Patti LaBelle was asked to do a tribute to Tina Turner. Now, you would think, first of all, that you would know the words to a Tina Turner song, but second of all, that if someone asked you to do a tribute to her, you would rehearse the goddamn song. And you would know the words.
Thank you.
Well, if you're going to hire Patti LaBelle, you better get someone who's got all the words on cue cards and can turn them promptly. Because she did not know the words to Simply the Best and made it sound like it was the song's fault for her not knowing the lyrics. She's like mad. She's like, well, I don't know the words. Well, bitch, then don't sing this song. The audacity.
Like, come.
Like, girl.
On now.
Although I will say, even her saying, I don't know the words, kind of singing it, still sounds amazing.
I mean, yes. I mean, sonically, she can do no wrong. But it takes 2 days to learn a damn song. I've learned songs I've never heard in my entire life in like a day or two. This song has been around forever. You know the melody already.
You got to pull that shit together. I had a friend who was in I think it's a Geico commercial. He's part of a vocal group.
Mm-hmm.
And they had hired him to be in the commercial with the vocal group. And then ended up being like, oh yeah, well actually like we need a song. And so they had to basically write and memorize a song within the span of however long it took them to set for this commercial. You've got to be professional now. Come on. Someone like Patti LaBelle has been around for a long time. That is not only unprofessional, but that's disrespectful.
Yeah, not our first time doing this. Remember that Christmas fiasco?
That's what I'm referring to with the cue cards, where again, she chose to sing a song and have someone with cue cards, but the person with the cue cards was not turning them fast enough for her.
We're my background singers! Oh, Lord! Oh, God, the memes.
Oh, wow. So I need
that cardigan! I need that cardigan!
I do hope for Tina's sake, to keep Tina always as part of the meme culture as well. I hope that becomes just as iconic. But wow, what the fuck? I can't.
Oh, God. Bless her heart.
Final thoughts?
I don't know. It's been kind of a whirlwind show. We were up and down, up and down, and up and down again. We laughed, we cried, we shaded, most importantly.
Sure did. All right, everybody, thanks for listening. Be sure to check out our sponsors and our show notes and save some money by using our coupon codes. Until next time,
goodbye.
Bye.